Alright, and welcome everybody to Spelunky Daily Challenge. We've got our typical hosts of Morath and Duhad.
Duhad. Yep. Hey guys, what's up? Let's do this thing.
Alright, 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, so yeah, I decided to pull out the Jaguar Warrior this time. For the record, for those who haven't played Spelunky, or who have not played very much Spelunky, there are a lot of unlockable characters. This particular one you get by beating the main boss. There's a secret boss that you can also beat, and you get a different character for unlocking him. But yeah, I have all but 2 of the characters unlocked. The one that you get by getting into the secret City of Gold, which I've been working towards for a little while, and the one for being the secret boss, which you have to get to the City of Gold in order to get to him anyway, so sort of, you know.
So that box you just blew up.
That was dynamite.
Yeah, I didn't know what that was, so I was safe and didn't punch it.
Fair enough. It's very risky blowing that stuff up because the explosion is, I think, actually a little bit larger than bombs. It's really easy to kill yourself with it, and it's really vulnerable. Like, dropping blood on it will explode it.
Oh god.
Yeah, nothing that like touches it that like just falls on. Like if you fall on it on the dog or damsel falls on it, you're fine. But if anything that is like considered like an object lands on it, like blood or any object at all, boom. Or dog gets smacked in the face.
Lucky it was the dog and not you.
Pretty much. Fortunately, those were arrows without heads because they'd already hit something. Fun thing about the arrows: once they hit one object, they become inert. They can still knock you over, but they are harmless, more or less.
Okay, so I keep on forgetting that the dog will let itself in, or the damsel will let itself in once you get it next to the door.
Yeah, once they've walked onto the door, they'll just free themselves. This can be a little bit annoying if you're trying to use the damsel to sacrifice to Kali, but assuming you're not playing quite that evil, you're okay.
I find the kisses to be a little bit better for this, just because I'm bad at this game.
Yeah, the thing with the Cup of Kali is that it's a way better item for getting health back, but you have to get, I think it's like 2 live damsels onto altars, which can be kind of tricky, and then getting the items from it is not as simple and straightforward as doing with the damsels. With the damsels, you just have to get them to the exit. With the chalice, you have to be holding the chalice as your item, and then anytime there's blood, like when blood splashes up when you kill anything, you have to get you have to get the chalice to touch the blood, and that gives you health. So you can get a ton of health doing that, but it's a little bit tricky, and just getting the chalice in the first place is kind of a challenge. So, I often find it's just easier for me to just ignore the chalice and use the damsels as is.
Yeah, same here.
So here I'm going to do a ghost run as per usual. I'm thinking actually going forward, I already mentioned this to Morath, I might actually try doing a little bit less ghost running for the daily challenges, just because it'll make them a little bit more dynamic, a little bit less wait around for 5 minutes for the stupid ghost to appear.
Is it 5 minutes per level?
It's not 5 minutes per level. I think it's actually like 3 minutes, or like 2 minutes. I forget the exact number, but it's a really short period of time. Once the level begins, I think you have like 2.5 to 3 minutes to get to the exit, and then the ghost appears.
Oh, gotcha.
And
now your character's headbanging.
Yeah, I decided, screw it. As long as I'm gonna be standing here instead of just staying there, I'd do a little dance.
Oh, you can pick up mice.
Yeah, you can pick up mice. Any living animal you pick up will be dropped when you enter the next stage. Like, you can't carry with you like with other items, but you can pick up the little animals, which is
and
a great.
Do those set off
Yes, they will set off traps and stuff, which can be really useful if there's no useful items around and you need to set up a trap. And it's like, oh look, there is a mouse or frog or cricket or penguin. I'm going to use it.
Yeah. I have to ask you about something that we'll see in the next stage, I believe. It's either that one or the one after that.
Go ahead.
But it's I'll get to it when we come to it, because I don't know what it's called. So, but it has to do with something living.
Fair enough.
But okay, so what I have noticed is that almost everything, you know, will set off a trap. Even the rope will.
Yes. Literally anything that passes through the line of the arrow traps will set them off, with the exception of like blood, like non-corporeal, relatively non-corporeal things like the ghost or blood or whatever.
Ah, gotcha.
But any other item you decide to chuck down there will set them off. And that includes fallen enemies. If you can knock out an enemy and then throw them, they will set off traps.
Gotcha.
So here I actually kind of regret what I did here. I actually really should have just thrown... I should have just pushed the thing over. I would have set off the trap. It didn't really matter in the end anyway, but I could have saved myself a little bit of grief. Whatever. Playing really, really not safe here, and I stupidly thought that I'd already set off those arrows. So I make a big mistake right here, going like, oh, well, the arrows are already gone.
Oh.
Yeah. That probably prevented me from getting to the jungle. Yeah, spoiler warning, I don't get to the jungle this time. I probably would have, but I lost a lot of health there. Yeah, that was dumb. That was really dumb of me. And now I'm like, oh, I have this chest. I might get to the City of Gold, because that's going to happen. And once again, for some reason, like, spiders in daily runs always get me. But they never get me when I'm just playing regularly, but for daily runs, they are the bane of my existence. And yeah, that was just unlucky. That was really just unlucky. So then I get to the main screen, it's like, oh, wait, why does Morath have 0 score? This is weird. Try to click on it to see if I could see, like, more details about your run, but I couldn't, so I'm just like, okay, gonna have to remember to ask Morath about why his score is nothing. And,
it's because I was in the middle of my daily run, which...
Yeah. It doesn't register until then. Yeah. Let's, just load up that video. So, as soon as you are ready, I've got that one.
Alright, 3, 2... 1, go.
Alrighty.
So I choose Indiana Jones.
Good call. Classic Spelunker.
Yeah. I play really conservatively this round, which is, because my last daily challenge was literally like 1 minute and 7 seconds long.
Definitely good to get a little bit of safety in there.
Yeah.
So yeah, so you're take it slow, take it safe. Not that you probably want to get those boxes though in future. They are never bad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I did not know that.
Yeah,
I've opened up pots.
Yeah, pots are like a 50-50 danger chance, and chests have a small chance of having a bomb in them. But boxes are always good. They'll always contain rope or bombs or useful items.
Oh, that's good. I think I got recently on a practice run. I got a camera out of it.
Yeah,
okay, so great. I completely missed the door there. Like I didn't notice it was there. Hence why I'm about to blow a hole in the wall.
Trying to look for the door.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh man. And that was an attempt to send rope up. I still haven't got the controls down for this game.
That's fine. You might want to try doing 1 or 2 practice runs for the next one, but that'll be fine. That'll be fine.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, no, just as a point going ahead with the boxes, always go for the boxes because the boxes are always 100% good. Sometimes you'll get an item that you don't really need, but you'll never get an item that is, actually hurtful. I think, like, the one thing is you could possibly get, like, the gloves, which I kind of find, the green climbing gloves I've gotten really annoying. But, I mean, that's not really a bad thing, it's just an item I don't like.
I haven't really ever seen them.
What they allow you to do is you instantly grab onto any surface you hit the side of as though it were a ledge, which allows you to climb by, like, grabbing on and then jumping up, and it pretty much allows you to access a part of the level without ropes. What I find annoying about it is if you're trying to do, precision jumps, you can occasionally find yourself stuck to walls you didn't want to be stuck to. So, like, if you're ghost running, you can easily get yourself killed by, screwing up a jump and, not falling in the way you intended.
Yeah.
But especially if you're not ghost running, it's a really, really good item. I just don't like it.
I actually am very proud of the fact that I remembered that bombs would stick to the web.
No, that's good. That's a useful trick.
Yeah.
It took me a while to figure that one out, actually.
Yeah. Well, I just knew that damsels stuck in it.
Fair enough.
But
yeah. Sorry. I was wanting to quickly, on a point you made earlier, you got on a practice run, you got the camera. I just want to explain what the camera does because it's actually one of the weirder items in the game. At first, it seems like it's basically completely useless, but it's actually really good in a really weird way. What it does is you can use the camera to kill very small enemies, like I think bats and spiders can both be killed with it. Maybe just bats.
Yeah, just bats, and I think that's
Right.
more the photosensitivity thing.
Yeah. But here's the thing. If you take a picture of the ghost, it freezes the ghost for about a second, like a second or two. But if you're ghost running, that is unbelievably useful because you can, freeze the ghost and much more easily maneuver around him.
Gotcha.
So it's kind of useless unless you're ghost running, but if you're ghost running, it is basically invaluable.
Nice. So these cobras.
Oh, that's what the key was. Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the chest.
I didn't know what the chest was.
Yeah, the chest is on the other side. But yeah, no, the key. If you get the key, you can unlock the chest, which gives you. Oh, and there's there's a gold statue down here, man.
Yeah.
I
last time I had that happen, I accidentally pissed off Collie and his shopkeeper, so I never took it. But I don't know how to deal with scorpions.
Yeah, scorpions have 2 life, basically. You hit them once, and then they're stunned. You can't hurt them while they're stunned, and then you hit them again when they wake up. They work a lot like the cavemen. They're just, slightly hard to kill enemies.
Yeah.
If you look up and throw, you will actually throw up in the air. Ooh, nice.
Yeah. By the way, that was a complete accident. I wish I could take credit for it. But when I threw the rock, it fired the arrow, and it was a brilliant shot. And if I ever, it's one of those things that I keep forgetting is a possibility.
Yeah. You just need to practice the game a little bit because you're actually, accidentally learning a fair number of decent tricks in this game.
Yeah. Okay, that thing. I assume it's a caveman.
Yeah, that's a caveman.
I've never seen one before this. Right.
Yeah, no. They are humanoid enemies. They have 2 life, like the scorpions. Every level has some sort of living, tougher enemy, or at least 2 types of living, tougher enemy. In the caves, it's the scorpions and the cavemen. In the next level, when you get there, they are. Oh, jeez. They are. Oh, what the heck am I thinking of? Oh, right. In the next area, there are jungle, tribesmen people who throw boomerangs, and also cavemen. Oh, and you did.
Yeah, I died. That spider is the bane of my existence.
Yeah, so trick with him is sprint.
Yeah.
Remember, you can sprint, and that if you can jump, you can run under him. You're in good shape.
All right. Well, that's gonna call it for Spelunky.
That's it for today's Spelunk. But we'll be back pretty soon with another one, and Morath will continue to get better, and hopefully one day we'll actually leave the caves.
That'd be nice. All right.